guys, so this is the first video for the channel, and yeah, hopefully the videos get better in quality and not worse in quality. But yeah, just something that I thought I'd try out, considering I'm a massive football fan, so might as well see how it goes. But anyway, so today's video will be my reaction on the Arsenal versus Man United win. Unbelievable, the fact we were able to beat them. It was an amazing performance from everyone, absolutely everyone. They all put a shift in, they all did extremely well, even though, you know, they had the setback of Rashford scoring the first goal, which, to be honest with you, coming from an Arsenal perspective, it was a very good goal. There was very little that Ramsdale could have done about it. But yeah, apart from, you know, the minor setbacks, I thought, regardless of that, I still think we played ridiculously well. I thought Nketiah, absolute blinder of a game. Saka, amazing goal, just unlucky that that second one hit the post. And to be honest, I thought Trossard, I know everyone's going to like take the piss from me saying this, but he impacted the game. Like, it was because of him, that ball out to Zinchenko. Yes, it was only like a 7-yard pass, but if that 7-yard pass didn't get played through, the goal wouldn't have gone in. So take it for what it's worth, but I thought he played extremely well when he came on. And also Trossard being Premier League proven as well, whereas Mudryk is not. But yeah, my player ratings for the game, Ramsdale, I'm going to go for a 7. I thought he played extremely well when he was needed. Obviously, he couldn't really do much. I mean, he could have caught the ball when the corner came in just before Martinez's goal. But apart from that, he did everything that he was supposed to do. Couldn't really do much about the Rashford goal. So yeah, I'm giving him a 7, especially for that save that later on in the game when Rashford had that shot against him. It's unbelievable, because if that went in, the game would have been completely turned on its head. Ben White, I'm just going to go for a 6. You know, he didn't really impact the game that much, but he did well enough, I think, against Rashford to keep him out. So yeah, I think he did an average game, so that's why I'm giving him a 6. Tomiyasu got subbed on at half time. I thought he played extremely well. I'm going to give him a 7. Obviously, he could have been... Actually, no, I'm not going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him an 8, because obviously he got the assist for the Saka goal. And I thought, you know, his aerial ability was just absolutely superb against Rashford. Every single time those balls were getting played over towards Rashford, and he was just able to head the ball away from him. It was just unbelievable. Gabriel, I'm going to go for a 7. I thought he played well when he was needed. Saliba, again, 7. Neither of them really did anything. They were needed, but they did what they were supposed to do when they were needed. But yeah, Zinchenko, I'm giving a 10. He was absolutely outstanding. That's probably the best game I've seen him play, apart from the Palace game, which I still thought he was played ridiculously well. Next, Thomas Partey. I'm going to give Partey a 6. Obviously, it was his fault the Rashford goal went in, especially, you know, giving the ball away and then being pannered by Rashford. Wasn't really great, but other than that, I still thought he played pretty well, but again, pretty average game. So I'm giving him a 6. Xhaka, I'm going to give him an 8. Got the assist for Nketiah's goal and just played extremely well in terms of defensively. So yeah, I think I'm giving Xhaka a 7. Next one is Odegaard. I'm going to give him a 7. You know, he got into the right positions when he was needed, did some really nice shots from outside the box and also inside the box. But, you know, it's not the quality that he's supposed to be at that he played tonight. I thought he could play a hell of a lot better, so that's why I'm giving him a 7. Saka next, I think I'm going to give him a 9. He was outstanding as well. You know, every time he got on the ball, Luke Shaw was so afraid to get anywhere near him. It was, you know, absolute horror show for him, having to defend against one of the best wingers in the Prem, if not the best at the moment. Next is Martinelli. I'm going to give Martinelli a 6. I don't really think he did much. Towards the end, I was just begging for Trossard to come on. I thought he played average, to say the least. Yes, he did some really good runs down that wing to, you know, give Wan-Bissaka a bit of a scare, but other than that, he didn't really do much. Next is Nketiah. Now, I am going to give Nketiah a 10 because of the 2 goals, but it wasn't just that. Like, he was giving Martinez and Varane an absolute horror show throughout the entire game. The balls that got played over top that was supposed to be for Nketiah, but obviously didn't get to him. When the ball was dropped to either Martinez or Rafael Varane, he was just constantly running at them. And same with De Gea, when he was on the ball, just constantly kept running at them to put them under pressure. In fact, he did that once in the first half, and De Gea smashed it out for a throw-in. So, you know, that was coming as effective as well, because it keeps up that momentum for when Arsenal want to score. Next is Trossard. I thought you know what? Everyone's going to take the piss, as I said before, everyone's going to take the piss out of me, but I honestly think he played extremely well. I'm going to give him a 7 because, you know, it wasn't really that much of the game, so you can't really give him a fair score. Like, if he played like that for the whole 90 minutes, it would probably be an 8, maybe a 9. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 7 because I think he did just play extremely well when he came on. And, you know, it was him that played it to Zinchenko, boxed it, Odegaard, Nketiah, and in the goal. Yeah, I think Trossard played extremely well. And then the rest of the subs, can't really rate them because they weren't really effective. Like, I did obviously do Tomiyasu, because I think Tomiyasu did play a lot better than Ben White. I think Ben White against Rashford, he can't do it. I think Ben White's more of an attacking player, and I think he should be playing like CDM, because I think, yeah, obviously CDM is a defensive part, but Ben White is really good at running into the channels and just keep on going. But that's just my opinion. I would do ratings for Man United, but I think they'd all just be 7s, and then Rashford a 9. I think he just constantly kept putting Arsenal under pressure, and it was getting me quite scared as well. I think both the centre-backs, I'll give Varane, I'm going to give a 6. I think he played okay, but he didn't really do anything in terms of, I know he's a centre-back, but he didn't really do much in terms of an attacking sense, like for corners and stuff. He didn't really do much. And yeah, for Martinez, I'm going to give an 8, because obviously for the goal, the fact he was able to score that is just ridiculous. I think he's just such a good player, and I'm so sad that Arsenal weren't able to pick him up, because I think he's definitely worth the 45 million that they paid for him. De Gea, I'm going to give a 7. I think he played well, but again, when he was under pressure, he didn't really do well, so that's the reason for a 7. Yeah, that's the first video of the channel. If you want to see more content by me, you've got Nothing But Football as well, that's done with me and my mate Ethan. So yeah, if you like the video, drop it a like, or subscribe if you're wanting to see more. But yeah, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.